3, 2, 1. Top BMW cars. M1. Looks like it's from the future, but like back in it. Back to the future. Hashtag copyrights. Hashtag nope, never said that. Don't want to get demonetized. So, looks cool as sheets. Plus, it has what? An engine. Cool. Plus, it has what? 273 horsepower. That's like 273 horsepower more than my skateboard. Like, whoa. And that was in 8,971. Crazy, right? What's crazier is that I'm dyslexic. I meant 1978, which is even crazier because 8,971 is like in the future, you know? And like my steak, it's very rare. 453 were produced. No time left for the M1, so inline 6, 5-speed manual, mid-engine, 243 pound-feet of torque. Sure, there you go. Next one, M3 E30. Because, you know, M3 E30. It looks bad. In a good way. Like, badass. But censored. Because YouTube. 5-speed manual. Just like the M1. One. M3 E30 is cool, but M3 E30 Sport Evo. 3 E30 Sport Evo. Just did the same joke twice. Days like these, you know. Lol. So, Sport Evo. Only 600 made, 238 wild horses. Cool. And hot at the same time. Just like my stepsister. Hashtag just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. The M3 E30 is a real legend. A slow legend. But still. Only did 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. That's pretty good, as I was born 7 years later and I only last 5 seconds. Next! At the Geneva Motor Show in 1998, a magician comes to the stage to do magic. He says that he can turn a bunny into a cool car. Abracadabra! His name was BMW and there was no bunny in the real story. I made it up. But, to redeem myself, I come with good news. That car was the new M5 and it was the first M5 to come with a V8. A 4.9 liter V8, making almost 400 horsepower. More than 20 years ago. Cool. Also produces 369 pound-feet of torque. I repeat, that's 69 with a 3. Cool. That bad behind, hashtag censored, does 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. So, that's pretty cool for 20 years ago. Next one on the list? I always dreamed of saying that on camera. Hashtag dreams do come true. It's the 3.0 CSL E9, which looks like a shark, but like with a wheel to drive it, to drive the shark. And like sharks, they're very rare because we killed them all. The sharks, not the BMWs. For the coolest version, only 110 of the 3.2 injection were made. The BMWs, not the sharks. The 3.0 CSL E9 was introduced in 1972 and the numbers should not be from 1972. Up to 200 horsepower with a 3.2 liter inline 6 It goes up to 220 kilometers per hour, and at the time only cost around $14,000. Because, you know, today they sell for up to about $350,000 for the 3.2 liter injection version. Easy. Like my cool hot stepsister. I wish. Hashtag just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. And now, before our last BMW on the list, a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. And I'm just kidding. They wish they had the money to sponsor us, but you know, we're too famous for them. This one is not our favorite one on the list for its looks. Don't get me wrong, it looks good, but just like my mom, it looks a bit like a Mustang. Yep, you heard that right. The M635 CSI E24 looks a bit like a Mustang. But we can forgive that BMW copied the looks of the 69 Mustang a bit, because it's pretty powerful. It has 286 horsepower and was made in 1983. To put in perspective, in those years, the most powerful car ever had 485 horsepower. This Mustang looked like competed with the Ferrari 328 GTB and the Porsche 911 Turbo 930, which are still two of the coolest cars ever, which is cool. And now for the bonus car on the list. By the way, my mom always says that I'm the bonus of the family, which is kind of her way of saying she didn't want to have me. But here we are with the M8 competition. The reason why it's only a bonus is because most die-hard fans of BMW don't like this car, but we do. So, it does look a bit much like modern Mustangs, but hey, like they say, once is not like twice, 'cause once is a shame and twice is on you. But as for the M8 competition, it goes to 60 miles Morales per hour in just 3.2 seconds with its 617 horsepower. But people in ideal conditions have done it in 2.9 seconds. It has a twin-turbo 4.4-liter V8 engine. That's cool. And it sounds better than a Taycan Turbo, which has as many turbos as I have parents that love me. But hey, that's all for today's episode. You should like this video and subscribe to the channel, or else you know what you know what will happen to you if you don't. Okay, I'm not good at threatening people. Give me a break. Come on, just like and subscribe.